Can you take a picture of us while you're there?
Oh, give us a sec, Sarah. When it comes to Spain, us Brits are smitten.
Welcome to sunny Spain!
We love the Costa Blanca.
This is the best place ever. Defo.
Defo indeed. More and more of us are leaving the cold and grey of the UK for the Costa del Sunshine.
Our first night in our new home.
Yeah.
Living the dream can be hard graft.
Busy. Thinking on my feet, thinking on my feet.
You've got to fight for what you want.
But Costa living can be worth its weight in gold.
I'll chill out here for a minute. Lucky, come on.
And that's why there will always be
Gateway. Scotcho.
Paradise.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, Bradford-born couple Mike and Yvonne are on the hunt for a bargain day out.
Cheapest breakfast we've ever seen was in Benidorm, and it was $2.50.
And novice estate agent Lisa is learning on the job.
I would practically live in this pool.
And in Campersol,
There we go. Let's go.
team leader Suzanne's first aid team swing into action.
Hello, can you hear me? My name's Tony. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
In the seaside city of Torrevieja, two Bradford-born Brits, Mike and Yvonne, are obsessed with uncovering a bargain.
Cheapest breakfast in Torrevieja. We've been married for 34 years. Is that right?
No,
No.
Try again.
Go on, you do it.
43 years.
43. See, I got the right numbers, but I got them wrong way around.
Close enough, Mike. This canny couple split their time between West Yorkshire and southern Spain, and one of the things that attracted them here was the cost of living.
It's so much cheaper for us to live here than it is in West Yorkshire. Only cost me €7. Pound cheaper than it actually was. Get it in your bag.
He's bagged a bargain. How about you, Yvonne?
These were my little bargain. These actually cost me nothing. I found these in a little box at the side of the wheeler bins, and I thought, I'm having them. And I right like them.
Rightio. They're keeping themselves busy in their semi-retirement with their hobby of making videos for their social media channel.
Hola,
Hello,
and welcome to the channel. My name's Mike.
I'm Yvonne.
In August 2020, they decided to start sharing their trips and exploits on their channel, showcasing the different areas they visit and what they get up to. Their tours have proved very popular with subscribers.
Now we're on 6,600, and hopefully we might get some more.
Today, the pair will be heading out to make a new video about keeping costs down on days out in the area.
We're always looking out for a bargain.
Sometimes we'll go out filming and we always like to do like a meal of the day, but we always search around for the cheapest, really,
Yeah.
don't we?
Before they set off on their adventure, there's one important decision left: the budget for the day.
We will do our best, but the objective of the day is to stay within €40. So we've got a decent start with breakfast. We'll see how we get on after that for our beef Sunday lunch. And if you've got enough left, we can have a few pints.
Sounds like a plan, Mike. Get out and about and show your viewers the bargains to be had in Torrevieja. Those e-bikes should give you plenty of exercise too.
It's not too bad bringing them down, but it's pretty tricky taking it back up again. Well, it's not tricky, it's just heavy.
Cameras ready, it's time for this €40 bargain day out to hit the road.
And we're going, I'm ready. Let's burn some calories.
In the expat favourite of Campersol near Mazaron, 58-year-old Suzanne is getting ready to swing into action.
Right, Luz.
She'll need a hearty breakfast because she's going to be very busy.
Big day for us. You know, we've got our scenario training.
Suzanne's the president of the charity organisation. It's a volunteer first aid response team for the local area.
The reason FAST exists originally was that we don't have an ambulance station here in Campersol, so it was taking a long time for the ambulances to get here.
The small town is a community of visitors and permanent residents, and being affordable and only 10 miles from the beach, it's proved extremely popular with us Brits. And so has her first aid volunteer group.
Doesn't matter how people come to us. I mean, we've got paramedics, we've got ex-forces people, nurses, and people like me who knew nothing, and we all start with the same basic training course.
Today, Suzanne's helped organise a big training exercise with actors simulating injuries, so she needs to be fully kitted up.
These are just the two main emergency kit bags. In here we have trauma fix bandages. These are military grade bandages, military grade tourniquets, and one of our other important bits of kit, the pulse oxy. And it's, you know, every time it's just making sure that all these things work. Oh, goodness me. 100% oxygen. That's brilliant. I'm obviously breathing well.
She's 100% ready. Today's training exercise is to ensure the team are prepared to deal with any eventuality before the ambulance team arrive from Mazaron.
Having somebody there that knows what they're doing just calms the whole situation down. So it's essential. There we go. Let's go. See you later. All right? Okay.
Have a good day.
Enjoy your golf.
A quick kiss for husband Colin, and Suzanne's ready to find out what today's drill is going to be.
Have a good day.
In the beautiful port town of Fuengirola, 55-year-old Lisa Burgess is packing in as much as possible.
On to the events for the week.
Before the working day starts, she spent the last 2 hours recording her social media show for Brits living on the Costas. Seems everyone's at it these days.
Tell us what the weather's like for us Costa Del Solians.
Wonderful.
The show covers news and chat about the local area. After moving here 7 years ago from the UK, she's determined to build a life here.
My dream is to have a beautiful penthouse overlooking the Paseo in Fuengirola. And I'll get to that goal. I never give up or never give in. And I'm just going to say bye-bye.
To realise her dream, Lisa's a woman of many roles. As well as running her social media channel, she's a writer and helps Arturo in his legal practice. But it was a health scare that put everything into perspective.
I found a lump underneath my right arm. I didn't really think much about it because I was so focused on my work. I was then told I had 15 tumours in my right breast. So that has really coloured my life, changed my attitude to life in a good way, because I'm embracing life more than I ever have.
Now Lisa's fully recovered, she's adding yet another string to her bow, becoming an estate agent.
Arturo's sister, Natalia, and I are launching our new business, Key Gold Properties. She is a professional licensed Malaga guide, and she has been a real estate agent for many years here. So the two of us are benefiting from each other's experience.
While Arturo heads off to his day job as a lawyer, Lisa can go over the plan for the day with her new business partner.
Hola! Hola, Lisa! There's a lot for us to discuss. I've had a new customer contact me about going to see his villa. She has another property, so I want to talk to her about that. So there's lots to talk about with her, so it'd be nice to just sit down with her and relax a bit before we go to the property.
The area around Fuengirola is one of the most sought after in the Costas. Some homes can be sold in the millions.
People are looking for great sea views, and that's why I love that area of Mijas, because most of the properties, they have sea views.
Yeah.
Wonderful sea views.
I know that they want you to take some photos,
Yes.
and I'd like your professional opinion on what you think of the property.
As well as viewing properties to put on their books, for Lisa, today is about picking up some pro tips from Natalia.
I want to learn everything, so I'm on a little bit of a learning curve with that as well, which you'll probably see. Okay, so we better get going. I don't want to be late. All right, off we go.
So their venture can be a success. Let's hope their first properties are high-end haciendas. In the Murcian town of Camposol, first aid responder Suzanne is arriving at the location for today's live training exercise.
There we go.
She's the president of a group that offers emergency medical support to the local residents before the paramedics can get there.
My first aid experience when I first joined was 0. I've been treasurer, I've done roster, I've been head of operations, and so, you know, now I'm president. So it's been an interesting journey.
Today's training will be taking place here at the team's HQ.
This is a community centre and we have access to it a couple of times a week, which we use for our training, but we don't actually have our own building. Most of our work takes place out, you know, sort of in the communities, so we don't really actually need one as long as we've got a training facility.
The group has a team of 65 volunteers and many of them have turned up for the session today, which has started with a CPR demonstration.
Hello, can you hear me? My name's Tony. Can you hear me?
Tony is one of the volunteers here and he's under the supervision of team leader and ex-army major, Barry.
Tony has carried that out. The next thing he's going to do is loosen off any tight clothing.
Barry is our head tutor. His training is thorough, and some of his scenarios are a bit more military-based.
Deliver 30 compressions at a speed of 100 to 120 times per minute. They will only stop if there are signs of life and the casualty is revived or the paramedics arrive, and that is that.
Stop, Leslie.
Well done, Leslie.
Well done.
Well done.
Good work, Tony. Leslie might have got off easy, but that's not the end of today's training. Barry has something special planned.
So we have roughly 20 responders and we are running them through 2 at a time for a multi-casualty incident.
Barry usually comes up with the idea for the scenario and will then brief his trainers as to what he's looking for from the responders. Some of his training is extreme, but, you know, he has this saying, you have to train hard and fight easy.
The objective today is to put responders like Gary and Stuart through a realistic exercise to assess their competence.
We will have a fire in a campsite just behind the building. There'll be 2 casualties that have been found by passers-by. The casualties will have the following injuries. 1 casualty will have severe burns to the hand. The other casualty will be feeling faint, eventually go unconscious and stop breathing. So there's quite a lot to consider.
Since retiring 7 years ago, volunteering with the group has given Barry a chance to make good use of his free time in Spain.
I was ex-forces and I needed to get involved in something and I was recruited into FAST. The training has got to be lifelike. It's got to be what they will meet out on the streets. There's an old saying, train hard, fight easy.
Suzanne said you'd say that. With the simulated emergency about to start, this gang are taking their task seriously.
I mean, the only thing that we can't get over in a scenario is the emotional side of doing CPR. Hopefully, nobody's going to get nightmares over our stage scenario today.
Oh, I've always been a lover of bargain meat. I found this lovely teapot. It was 50 cents. I was going through the market the other Sunday morning, and I like a little bit of Eurotrash monarchy, and this piece just stood out in front of me, and I thought he was going to ask for at least €1. I am, look, I'm smiling on the inside. With the teapot, I go glug, 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 and I can make 3 cups of tea in one hit, and it stays warm, and it gets stronger as you go. Without this of a morning, I'd be absolutely lost.
It's such a nice little town. Wow, isn't it? So pretty.
In the winding roads above Fuengirola, budding estate agent Lisa and her business partner Natalia are rolling with the top down.
Oh.
Yeah, this girl. It's quite old.
They're on the way to see a property that's just come on their books in the highly sought-after Andalusian hills around Mijas. Lisa's doing everything she can to make this new business venture a success.
We've got websites, business cards, marketing, you know, investors we're approaching. It's non-stop.
If it takes off, she's hoping it could become her main income stream, but it's early days. Natalia's experienced at selling properties, and she's hoping she can pass on some of her knowledge to Lisa.
This is teaching Lisa tips on how we're going to sell this to a buyer.
We can do a great job together.
OK then, give us the tour.
Well, the first thing is the view, the fantastic view.
That's beautiful.
Very special, yes.
Yeah. So we've got 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms to take a look at, and all the outdoor areas. So let's go and have a look.
Yes, let's have a look. It's
and you can tell me what are the selling points for when we do bring potential buyers here. For me, the feature I like the most is the piano.
I didn't realise there was a sitting tenant.
Fantastic.
At the moment, Lisa lives in a small rented apartment in the centre of town. But if this estate agent business takes off, she's thinking big.
With all the riches that I make from my new agency, my aspiration is to have a flat on the Paseo overlooking the sea.
It'll take a lot of hard graft to get there. The house they're looking at is valued at over €1 million. For good reason, though.
Okay, well, for me, this is the pièce de résistance, because I'm a swimmer. So I would practically live in this pool.
We'll go halves, Lisa. You can live in the pool, and I'll take the rest of the house.
Well,
so what do you think?
Well, you've got more years' experience than
I am really excited to list this property because I really love it.
I feel this is a very special property.
Yeah, this is one of the properties I could leave
happily.
Happily, yes, you're right.
I reckon I could probably manage it as well.
I feel incredibly privileged to be having this as a listing. And I'm really going to put my heart and soul into getting the right buyer.
The day's not over yet. This duo have got another upmarket home to visit, but Lisa's already looking forward to her treat later.
I'm ready to enjoy the view of the sea.
She moved to Spain to make the most of the alfresco lifestyle, including trips and swims on partner Arturo's boat.
I'm going out to sailing with your brother. Hopefully he's got the boat nice and clean. What are the chances of that? And I'm gonna go swimming.
Well, I hope you got your cosy with you. In Torrevieja, bargain hunters Mike and Yvonne are on a roll.
Ding, ding. Ding, ding.
They're heading for brunch as the first leg of their day out, which they'll be filming for their social media channel, showing their followers how to bag a bargain.
I am actually quite hungry now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They've set themselves a €40 budget for the whole day, so every cent will count.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to this.
The trips are just for fun, but Mike's experience in his pre-retirement job means he knows his way around a camera.
I was a cameraman, video producer, working mainly in live events. So I've worked for Bradford Bulls, for Huddersfield Giants, rugby. I've done little bits for the BBC, just little news items, you know.
Quite the CV, Mike, but does it qualify you to pick a bargain breakfast?
Might as well record this, haven't we?
Let's see these bargain-loving experts at work. What's on the menu?
That's your biggest one, look, at 8.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you'll be having that one today.
No, not today.
4 for a child, so I presume that's a small...
Are you going to have a child's breakfast?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a 5, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Because I'm quite hungry, yeah.
For these intrepid travellers, cost is important, but it's all about value for money too.
It's got to be quality.
Yeah. Sometimes we're disappointed, but then when we go for the cheapest, that's what you've got to expect.
Yeah, you've got to expect.
Sometimes you've got to pay a little bit more to get something a bit nicer.
Yeah. Whoa, look at that sausage. Eh?
It looks good, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does. They regularly review the cafes and restaurants they stop at, but it's not the lowest price they've ever seen.
The cheapest breakfast we've ever seen was in Benidorm,
Yeah.
and it was $2.50. And that included a cup of tea, didn't it?
No.
Oh, OK.
Shame. I'd have been on the next flight out if it did. So what's the expert verdict on this breakfast bonanza?
We've had a fantastic breakfast. Lovely mushrooms, nice bacon. It's a 10 out of 10 for me.
And it's a 10 out of 10 for me.
3, 2, 1. Ping! Adios.
So the quality's good, but how far has it eaten into their spending limit?
There's the bill. Happy smiley face, look.
Well, it's
13
total
euros.
13, so that was 5 for yours.
5.
4 for mine, so that's 9.
9.
And then 2 coffees at 2 each.
Oh, that's dug into our €40 budget.
So hasn't it? Yeah.
On to the next one.
On to the next one.
Great. Where next? The beach? The hills?
We need to get some pickle. And there's only one place to get it, in Torrevieja, Andy's supermarket.
Supermarket, yeah.
So let's crack off there.
Let's go and get some.
Come on.
Let's hope that pickle purchase doesn't blow their budget. Have you seen the price of pickle lately? Oh.
Ready?
OK.
Come on, then. Crack on.
Novice Fuengirola estate agent Lisa and her new business partner Natalia are on the road.
Oh, I know this very well. I saw it being built.
They're here to take photos of a new apartment listing for their website. Lisa's new to the real estate game, and although Natalia's got experience, any extra input is invaluable. So they've arranged to meet an expert local market agent, Cecily, to get a second opinion on its selling points.
Natalia and I want to come and see the property because I think that's really important to actually be there and not just sell a photo. Yeah, actually be there, really see the whole place.
Even though her days are packed with the online show, writing and working with Arturo, Lisa's keen to try a new career.
Because I always wanted to do real estate. When I opened my restaurant here, and unfortunately I had to close it due to breast cancer, I felt real estate would work for me. So it was a plan B, really.
And she's starting at the top. This apartment is on the market for just under €1 million. So what does that kind of cash get you in Fuengirola? First up, the dining room.
I love these chairs, those colours. It's so bright and spacious. So this is the bedroom? Yes. Yeah, it's got built-in wardrobes.
Very handy. What other surprises does this property hold?
You're not going to believe what's in here.
Oh, wow. There's a sauna.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so nice separate loo and a jacuzzi box.
I'm not sure they've used it a lot, but it's a great feature.
I'll get me trunks. Speaking of which...
I would fall out of this bed.
Yes.
And I would skip down to the pool. That is really super private. I can see myself swimming laps in that every morning. I think I watched Dallas too much when I was little. You know how Sue Ellen always sat by the pool? Yeah.
I do indeed, Lisa. But who shot JR?
I really appreciate you coming and helping me. I'm still the new girl in school. finding my way around, and it's been lovely to see you again, Cecily. Really lovely.
Second property of the day done, so what do they think of their new listing?
It's ideal for large families, and I can see a lovely family holidaying here or buying this as a residence.
I'll take it when I win the lottery. That's it for estate agency for the day. But Lisa's got somewhere else to be, in the sea, on Arturo's boat. Putting in the miles in Torrevieja are Bradford-born couple Mike and Yvonne.
Did you enjoy your breakfast then?
I did, yeah, it was nice.
These thrifty bikers have set themselves a challenge of spending only €40 for their day out, which they'll share with their bargain-loving viewers on social media.
Mind the gap.
They've already dropped €13 on a slap-up breakfast, so they'll need to keep an eye on their spending.
Oh, look, that big house for sale there, look.
I don't think we'll be able to get that on our budget.
Oh, no.
But there's plenty to look at for free on this tour of Torrevieja.
a bit old boat, eh?
As well as seeing the sights, this trip is a chance to pick up some essential supplies.
Andy.
Hello, how are you?
How's it going? Yeah.
Hello.
You're back.
Andy's shop stocks products from back in Blighty, and Mike's come for one specific taste of home.
We've come for some Branston pickle. $3.79, eh?
Oh, that's going to eat into the budget.
We said we're excluding the shop purchase from the daily budget because we can. We can do
Because
it.
we
won't
can.
We can make the rules up as we go along.
Yeah,
Your day out, your rules. I won't tell anyone.
we've got what we wanted.
We've got what we wanted, our good old British pickle. It's not a bargain purchase, this. It's a luxury
It's
item.
a luxury.
Now, are you hungry? I know we've had a bit of a breakfast, but are you hungry?
No.
Don't worry, Yvonne. The bike ride will work up an appetite. Their excursion is taking them through the picturesque port area of Torrevieja. And after a few more miles, it's soon time for another budget-busting pit stop.
We are now at our favourite Sunday lunch spot. They do the best Sunday lunches, don't they? For the best prices.
And what's the damage for this feast?
You won't believe how much this cost. $8.50 for all this.
Let's get stuck in before it goes cold then, aren't you?
Ah, Yorkshire boys love gravy.
Lancashire boys do too. It's one of our 5 a day.
There's so many places where you can have a meal like this.
Yeah.
And there's some really good value ones. I mean, the videos do keep us going with things to do. We enjoy doing them, don't we?
Plus, it's helping other people to see where we are, where we go, and it's showing them what different places are like.
I've got to say, those are very healthy portions.
Look how much we've got left.
I know.
So we put it in a bag?
Put it in a bag and take it home. Have it for supper.
Yeah.
Very thrifty, and you have had an English breakfast.
Jane. Can we have a doggy bag?
Doggy bag.
Yeah.
I'll be back. We've got
All right, thank you.
2 Sunday lunches, 2 drinks. What's the damage, Mike?
So what we spent 20 and
13 on breakfast.
30, that's 33.
That's 33.
So we've got 7 left. I think we can certainly get 2 pints, can't we? And maybe an half.
So far, so good, but watch out. The dessert pusher is here.
Well, did you enjoy that?
Compliments to the chef.
Compliments.
Thank you very much. Would you like a cheesecake to go with that?
Yeah, why not?
I'll put one in, one of each.
Yeah, brilliant.
Go on,
Cheers. Eh?
Didn't take much convincing, did you, Mike?
That might have
Well, we'll see what the bill is.
pushed your beer out the window.
Those impulse cheesecakes have pushed the bill up to $26.80. Add on this morning's breakfast, and how much is left of their €40 budget?
What have we got left? 50p.
50p?
Kevin sneakily sold us 2 cheesecakes. We didn't think, did
So
we?
what we're gonna
We
do
didn't have
now?
a thinking caps on, did
No.
we? We fell for it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, the last leg of today's journey is going to have to be very frugal.
Now, this cheesecake, is it buy one, get one free?
No, it isn't.
Mike and Yvonne reckon they've got the best bargain roast dinner on the Costas. But what do the rest of us Brits think? Benidorm, can I take your order?
You're asking the right person here. For me, it would be roast beef.
Turkey, chicken and chips.
A roast? Controversial. What about a side?
Leeks. Leeks are my favourite.
Roast potatoes, mashed potatoes are good, eh?
Yeah, your mashed potatoes.
Yeah, they're good.
Cauliflower cheese, Brussels sprouts.
Parsnips.
Big Yorkshire puddings.
No gravy?
Lots of gravy. Yeah, gravy, all the works.
Cranberry sauce.
Let me read your order back to you. Beef, turkey, chicken, chips, leeks, roast mashed potatoes, cauliflower cheese, sprouts, big Yorkies, gravy and cranberry sauce. OK, coming right up.
I don't do roast in Spain.
Ah, there's always one. In the Camposol Community Centre, First Aid responder Suzanne has set up an emergency exercise for the volunteers in her group.
My role today will be to support our trainers and our bystanders and casualties if they need them.
No mean feat. The first aiders have to cover the whole town, as they can usually offer aid before the paramedics arrive from Mazaron, 10 miles away.
FAST actually covers quite a big area. The response time will depend exactly
where the casualty is and where the responder is. But say from one end to the other, we're looking at 9 minutes at least.
Sounds like important yet thirsty work. Someone needs to put a brew on.
I've made countless cups of tea.
A vital job, Suzanne. As president of the organisation, she'll be taking a back seat for the afternoon, while head trainer and ex-army major Barry takes the lead.
This is the casualty simulation box. In it, we have various wounds.
Oh, I'm not looking. Ooh.
That will pump blood out for realism.
Oh, no, I'm not listening either.
Our male responders really love using the makeup. At the end of the day, we want to make it as real as we possibly can.
Today's simulated emergency will use real volunteer models instead of dummies.
Just, yep, do that. That's the ticket. The idea is not to go overboard.
What do you think, Clifford?
It's all part of it, you know, it's just getting into it, and it's the fun. It's the fun side of it I like. I've got to look dead for a little while.
While the casualties are in makeup outside, the rest of the team are preparing the campsite fire emergency scenario.
Tony!
There are wasps all over the place, aren't there? They're around that, and they're around this as well.
Tony, just a thought. If we bring the machine to the back of the hut, the wind's blowing this way and it may remove the wasps from the area.
Wasp stings aren't part of Barry's training exercise.
They don't seem to be aggressive. I mean,
No.
we just need to not irritate them. So.
With everything in place, it's time to put the call in.
Hello, this is Gary from FAST. How can I help you?
We've got an incident behind the cultural centre. There's a fire and there are victims.
Slightly nervous, but beautifully done, Elizabeth. Volunteers Stu and Gary are on the job.
You get a general idea of what you're going to face, but obviously there's got to be a surprise element or it's a waste of time.
We get assessed, so everything we do, we're watched, we're given an idea of where we've gone wrong, so we don't have to do it again.
OK, luckily we're not very far from you, should we only be a couple of minutes, OK? We're on our way now. Thank you, bye-bye.
Looks like this live exercise will really put their skills to the test. It's late afternoon in Torrevieja and cash-conscious couple Mike and Yvonne are on the last part of their day out.
Nice brisk walk, keep us fit, burn some calories off, burn off the old Sunday roast.
They'd set themselves a budget of €40, but a last-minute blowout on cheesecake at their friend Kevin's cafe means there's not much left.
Our budget's only 20 cents
20
left.
cents? What can you get with 20 cents?
2 pints for
20 cents?
10 cents each. I think we filled the budget, don't you?
I think the budget's gone out the window.
What do you think we should do?
I think it's Kevin's fault.
But we've got a nice cheesecake.
They did look tasty.
Shall we get a pint?
I think we deserve a pint.
We're going to go and get a pint each.
Yeah.
A pint each? You're in deficit. With only 20 cents left in the kitty, I think you might be breaking the bank a little there, Mike.
Great, look at that, eh? $2.80 a pint.
Well, that's a good price, but it's a little over 10 cents each, isn't it?
Good. Oh, we've been naughty.
Good. Oh, I guess it's OK to go a little over. Just this once you mind.
I think the best thing to do is disregard the cheesecakes because they were sold
They were
to us.
forced on us.
They were forced on us, weren't they?
So shall we knock that off?
If we knock them off, we can then put the pints in legitimately, can't we?
Yeah, and it make it look a bit better.
Aha, some creative accounting.
So the cheesecakes were $3.90 each.
So that's $7.80.
So pretend we got them instead of the cheesecake.
Yeah. So
then we're still under budget.
We're under budget then, and then we'll better get another one.
Yeah, that's good.
So, cheers, me dears.
Cheers.
Jobs are good.
Yes, it is, Mike, but the job's not over yet. Today's also been about making a money-saving video for their social media followers. So, time to break out the camera. But will they fess up?
Hola.
Hola. We've been down for breakfast at Torretta 2, a lovely little bar. What was €13 we spent on breakfast?
In total. 2 breakfasts and 2 coffees.
And then, oh, look, Terry's coming with some goodies. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm excited. And then went down to Andy to get some pickle.
Pickle.
Some pickle.
Some British
Our
pickle.
favourite pickle.
And then we went for Sunday lunch.
Yeah. And then we decided that the food was so big. We thought, well, if we cut that in half, that's 2 meals.
Yeah.
So in effect, that saves us another €16 to knock off our budget. So it took us back down to about 32. And so we've got a few euros to go.
Yeah.
If you say so.
So we've gone over budget. That's all.
Well,
we're making all these excuses, but the fact is, we've gone over
budget.
Well, I'm glad you came clean. I didn't have to cover for you.
So it's a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. 3, 2, 1. Ding! Adios.
So has this almost on-budget day trip been a success?
Yeah, the budget was 40. Unfortunately, we went over
45 or something.
45, 40, I think it was.
But we have got a meal for tomorrow
Yeah.
out of today's budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the bag.
That's in the bag.
It's in the bag.
Yeah.
So we're not flush. Despite that, we can have a good time with the money that we've got.
You don't need lots of money to enjoy yourself in Spain.
Sounds like a right good bargain day out to me.
Are we taking these home? Have you got a bag?
No, we're not that bad.
No.
We haven't got a bag to put them
All
in.
right.
It's action stations in Campo Sol as the live first aid training exercise is kicking off.
We're nearly out. Not far to go.
Head trainer Barry has set up a simulated campsite fire with burns victims. Gary and Stuart are the urgent response team being assessed and first on the ground.
Cliff, I'm here to help you. You're going to be all right, fella.
They've been preparing for situations like this for months, and today's their chance to put their vital skills to the test.
It's a tough gig, but we are a fantastic team. I really do think we make a difference.
OK, let's get you down. Let's get you down. It's OK, I've got you. I've got you.
The more realistic the simulation, the better trainer Barry can assess how the team are working together.
OK, I need you to keep talking to me, mate. Keep talking to me. Cliff, I can't hear you, mate.
The patient has stopped breathing.
While both victims receive attention, another casualty is in dire need. They've got a very serious skin condition. It's turned to rubber.
So at this point, obviously, we can't perform CPR on a living person, so we're replacing Cliff with our Resusciani.
OK. Gary, you've done all your checks, so carry on.
Stay clear of the patient.
Stand clear, stand clear.
Analyzing heart rhythm.
Casualty is now breathing. Airway is clear. Casualty's breathing.
Great news. The simulation is over. Gary and Stuart can stand down.
That's it. Thank you, everybody. We'll go inside now and we'll do the debriefs.
What did Clifford and Carol Ann make of their experience playing casualties today?
We had a good time this afternoon, and we'd do it again, wouldn't we?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely do it
Yeah,
again.
we enjoyed it, you know.
It's good.
And what about you, Resusciani? Are you OK?
I'll just go around the instructors now, trainers, and just see, have they any minor comments?
It was very, very good. They worked very well in partnership. We are very happy.
Thanks very much. Tony?
You were very slick, the pair of you two, Stuart. It was very, very efficient. Well done.
There's no doubt about it. That was a very, very slick operation. The two of you working very, very well.
It's a vote of confidence for Gary and Stuart and a successful training exercise. Now there's a chance for President Suzanne to make the gang a well-earned cuppa.
It's nice to do these things, but it's also good to get, you know, once we've finished, to actually sit down and have a chat. Yeah, I'm very proud of the whole team, I have to say. It does make a huge difference. You know, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes, but, you know, when push comes to shove, you need the people to do it. You know, the people to run the service, to actually do the backup, to do the fundraising. It's, you know, it's. I think people think it's going to be easy, and it isn't. But yeah, we're very proud, and we're a great team.
So it's a community coming together to help keep people safe.
So, Resusciani, time to put her back in her box and put her back in the shed.
In Fuengirola Harbour, budding estate agent Lisa is at the end of a long day. After recording her online show and touring 2 properties for sale, she's come to meet her partner Arturo for a very Costa's end to a working day.
Go, have your bag.
Thank you.
Luckily, Arturo has his own boat, where she can fill him in on how her new estate agent business is going.
How was this, darling?
It's been a long day, sweetheart. It's been fun, though. We've had great fun, we've had a real laugh, but we've also been quite serious, obviously, about the business.
They try to meet up here most evenings to take the boat out, embracing the Spanish al fresco life. Viva la vida!
It's very different from living in the UK because the weather makes it very different. I can swim all year round here in the sea, and that's my greatest joy. I'm off swimming, he's off paddling. That's our usual. This is our gym, yeah? This is our beautiful gym.
And after being here for 1 hour and a half, peace.
Well, beat half a lager in the dog and duck after work, I guess.
Adios!
Refreshed and safely back on board, where's Arturo got to?
Oh, he's probably gone. Oh, there he is.
Well, I think that's him. Come in, Arturo, your time is up. Well, he doesn't seem chuffed, does he? Well, there are ways to fix that, though.
Cheers, darling. It's been a great day.
Yeah.
Now she's seen the kind of property she hopes to sell and grab some me time, how does Lisa think the day's gone?
This day has been incredible from start to finish. No, it's been fantastic, really. It's been a real joy.
And when your office is the beautiful Costa coastline and the sea is your playground, well, it's hard to argue with that.